It's just 902.
I didn't even realize that was
SB,
actually still charting.
SB is on it. Clocking us in late, bro. Late.
My
Okay.
bad,
Our
my
bad,
bad, my
SB.
bad.
Jesus.
Hey, good morning, YouTube. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Trader Shop with me, T. Hobbs. And of course, I got my man Jay Seals in the building. Our bad, we was late. We legit, we were here 30 minutes ago. We were just backstage talking and looking at the charts and whatnot. So I hope everybody's having a great week. We've come to the end. If you're profitable up until this point, pack it up, man. Go home. No, I'm just kidding. Today is a day, in my opinion, to be greedy. I think greed is a good thing if used properly. What I mean by that is if the price action is really good, you don't want to ignore it, right? So that being said, first and foremost, thank you guys so much for pushing us up to about 830 subs right now. Like, we're making our way up, trying to reach that first 1,000. It's all because of you guys continuing to tip the barbers, aka hit the like and subscribe button, turning those notification bells on so you get notified every time we go live or put out a video. You guys know what time it is. If you've been here all year, you already know. Myself and Justin are going to go through the pre-market plans for both ES and NQ, tell you kind of our thoughts on the market, and then we shoot the shit with the chat for a little bit, and then it's game time, man. So Jay, if you want to kick us off with ES, and then I'll follow up with NQ.
Yeah. So, ES overall, we're back to being bullish on the week. We had this little downtrend since Friday, February 23rd, where the market just kind of sold off, and now we popped up above it, we retested it, and now we're coming back up. We have this 1 hour demand zone that was created yesterday from PCE that we got retested, and then we rallied all the way up until 51.0775 resistance area. All this to me is just resistance. I just drew a box up here because this is like the upper range of the resistance. And then overnight in Tokyo, we came back and retested another demand zone, a 90-minute demand zone at 50.9475, and we rallied from there, put in a new high, and now we're coming back down, retested the same area, found some buyers, and I expect this area to hopefully hold today. So any dips into 50.9475, I'm looking for that to hold, for bulls to want to continue to push price up. First, getting us back up into the previous, or to the overnight high, and then potentially the all-time high, especially with how bullish NQ is right now. I think it's only a matter of time before ES reaches it to its all-time high too. Now, to the bearish side, the only thing that I really have is if we develop something up here, new supply, a lack of buying, something up here at these highs where we rejected overnight, then I may look to play a scalp short, but it would only be a scalp, maybe 10 points, maybe 12, but nothing crazy because, we're just too bullish right now. So I don't want to fade the bulls. I'd much rather play the longer move to the upside, but if a short does present itself, I would be willing to take it, just knowing that it's not going to be as long-lived as a long is. So that's what I got for ES.
No doubt. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Looks clean. Basically looks exactly like my plan for ES as well. I think I got the 4 hour marked down at the bottom, and I have a little line just symbolizing that 1 hour area as well. So moving right along to the NQ plan. Before I get started though, I wanted to give a special shout out to Dave Teaches, a special shout out to Stoic, and to everybody in the mentorship with Dave. This morning I canceled my membership. And I didn't cancel for negative reasons, right? I left a really good review. I said, the amount of knowledge that Dave provides was everything for me. The last month has been nothing but growth after growth after growth after growth. And this morning, I had a lot of clarity in the markets, right? I had a lot of things that just hit a level where I was like, okay, I'm good. And Dave blessed me with a position in the mentorship, but I wanted to bless somebody else. So I removed myself from the mentorship. And it's not because I don't like Dave. It's not because I don't like the mentorship. I just got everything that I needed out of it, right? And I wanted to take a moment to say thank you for giving me that opportunity. So if you're watching, brother, if you're watching it on playback, I wanted to say thank you for that. And thank you for Stoic as well, because Stoic low key is like where I missed little things from Dave, Stoic filled in a lot of gaps for me. So I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you for that. So let's get into this pre-market plan, and we'll start out with the outlook from the 4 hour on the macro. The bulls never left, and we put in an all-time high overnight. Price is very bullish, and I'm not stepping in the way. I will be patient and wait for key areas to play price long from. All right. So let's drop down to the 3 hour, because that's where I started my plan this morning. Going from the top, if we break all-time highs, I think it'll be a good trade because this is the high, right? Anytime we break a high, we expect that low, because this would then become the low somewhere in here. We expect to come back and retest that low, right? So that's where the bullish break and retest idea comes from. It doesn't necessarily have to be 18,163, but in this area, if we create a low, I'm going to be looking back to trade in that area. So that's why I have a bullish break and retest above 18,163. Secondarily, the bearish plan, which I will fade. I'm not even going to waste my time, right? If the market wants to flip bearish, it needs to get below 831. Until then, I'm not even going to waste my time. I'm not going to say waste my time, because I don't think it's a waste of time. I just know from experience, shorting this market is very uncomfortable, and it's not a place I want to be in. So that's just how I'm looking at shorts. But for people that are looking to get short, I think it'll be a good area up at 3 hour supply to short week rallies at 11,8,119.50. That's a long number. That's got a lot of digits in it. I thought I wrote it wrong. And then we can look to through 18,163, and we can look to target 3 hours demand / previous day low at 18,006 through 17,897.75. Basically this green area right here. All right. Now to the downside, if we get a bounce and we tap down here, which is the one trade that I would love to entertain doing New York, right? I'd love to see this thing sell all the way back down, break below the settlement price, break into the demand zone, get down to the daily fib, tap previous day low, and look extremely bullish coming from this area. So I want to look to see buyers defend 3 hour demand at 18,006.25 through 17,897.75. And we can look to long the market targeting 3 hour supply at 18,119.50 through 163 or all-time highs, right? I don't know if we come all the way down here, but this would be the trade that I can't resist, right? Like I'm basically done trading. Me and a few of the Discord members, we were up trading the London session. And if you guys check my Twitter page, I kind of broke down exactly how I traded, right? I broke down exactly how I traded it and why I traded it the way that I traded, right? I saw the bottom basically at 37. I got up at like 4 a.m., you know. I got up at like 4 a.m. and I said, okay, what is price doing? At the moment, price was aggressively selling on. Now, before I start trading, full disclosure, whether you're religious or not, I get up, I close my doors, I say a prayer, not to make sure that I win in the markets. Nope. I pray for I pray for friends, I pray for family, and I pray for others, right? And then I also pray for confidence and clarity, which was so funny because shout out to my wife this morning. We had a moment, you know, shedding tears and stuff because I shared with her that I did find clarity in the markets this morning. And she shared with me that 2 days ago, she read a prayer that she found on Pinterest that basically a prayer for her husband. And it was a prayer that basically broke down, you know, that she was basically praying for my clarity, right? Like my confidence and my strength, you know, and I'm not gonna get super emotional, but it was a very emotional moment this morning. So I just want to say thank you to her. And, you know, yeah, that's it. That's all I got for the plan. I'll move on because I'll get emotional and I don't want to get emotional on the stream. So go ahead, Jay. What do you got?
Looking at the stocks, do you funded accounts allow you to trade E-mini futures? Yes, they do. Yeah, you can trade E-mini futures.
Absolutely.
E-mini futures.
Absolutely.
They have a whole list of things you could trade, but you can trade.
Yeah, you can trade more than that, but yeah, you got a whole list of things you can trade.
But so looking at Nvidia's rally, or it's rallying, quote unquote. It's above its close price yesterday. So Nvidia's looking good, over $800 yet again. And it's actually breaking out of the balance of yesterday as well. If we look at this as like a balance range, we're already above it. So interesting to see what happens on Nvidia today. Microsoft absolutely ripped yesterday. And I feel like it's going to continue going up. Google is up a little bit, and then Apple is surprisingly down. And Hobbs and I were talking about this yesterday, and he mentioned a really good thing is that Apple isn't really doing much. It's actually sold off a lot, and NQ is still at all-time highs. ES is still at all-time highs. It's like, what? Like, what happened, Apple? You used to be the baby. You used to be the darling of everything, and now it's like you're failing on us. So if Apple gets going and Apple can, get back up into the 200s, well, all-time high is 199. But if Apple gets back up here, the market's going to really send. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, the 4 stocks that I like to watch, kind of a mixed bag right now. We got some stocks up, we have some stocks down. But I think NVIDIA is going to be the key moving forward and really be the stock to watch out of everything else, just because it's so damn strong. That and Microsoft, because Microsoft has the highest market cap in the stock market. And I wonder if ES and NQ are going to replace how much of its shares it owns for Apple, Microsoft, and NVIDIA. That'll be interesting to see what happens there. And let's get into these comments. Bray, good morning. SB coming in hot with the we're late. I don't appreciate that, SB. We work when we want to work, which is normally 9 o'clock or maybe a little earlier. I'm just playing. Cordy in the building says this week was fire. What's up? Let's go. Boy, good morning. Boy says loves Hobbs Twitter stoic TA style. Got so many gems from it. Let's go. Shane Cochran said I did the same. It's great stuff. Respect from James. We answered that. Cordy said, why do you have the PDL mark there? It looks more like New York low from yesterday. I have the PDL at 827. Let's see. My prior day low is at 820 or at 825, and I'm pretty sure his is the same. I don't know. I can't see it because it's
yeah, no, that's the previous day low. It came in at sorry, my son is home. The daycare provider is sick. 89775 is the previous day low. Mine may be a little off, but
yeah, you don't have the magnets on there.
Yeah, the low of this candle is 89825. So wherever Justin has that at, he puts this magnet on.
89825 is what I have the low at, and that's. I mean, we're doing it off of the New York low. It looks, it's the New York low.
It's gonna be the same.
No, I know. He's asking because he said it looks more like the New York low. It's because it is the New York low.
Oh, okay, yes. But it's my day starts at 0 when the market opens. But yes, it's the New York low.
So whatever you want to mark your lowest day is, I guess, is your own prerogative. Yeah. But we marked the New York session low day, high of day. That's
I'm sorry. Yeah, to clarify, I marked the New York session. My session starts at 0830 Central or 0930 for Eastern, and then it closes when that session closes. Those are the only I mark three levels on my chart every day. Previous day low, previous day high, and the daily fib from the close of that day. But I'm marking the daily fib. That's the whole candle, right? Not just the session. So
yeah. So I mistimed that trade earlier, by the way. It's all good though.
I know.
It's all good though. Void said, "Amen for that,
down.
Brother." Huh?
It's still not coming down yet.
What do you mean? This thing dropped from where I got in. It's almost down like 30 cents.
Okay.
It's all good though. I ain't tripping about it.
No, I'm saying it's not in a downtrend.
It's not a downtrend. I was going against the trend, but
you said what I meant. That's what I meant. It hasn't.
Okay.
It hasn't shifted trend yet. That's all.
It hasn't. It did break. It did break structure right there though, but it's all good. Sufyan said, "Do you know which prop firm allow you to trade it?" I think FTMO does. All of them allow you to trade it, and the FTMO. I don't even know if FTMO allows you to trade futures. I've never used FTMO. I think FTMO is just Forex, right? Isn't FT? I can go fast.
Yeah, I think it's just Forex. I'm not sure.
FTMO is a Forex prop firm.
Yeah, just remember we trade futures, not Forex. So our prop firms are going to be a little different than you guys' prop firms. I don't trade Forex because I've heard horror stories about like fills. And then I hear you got to get your payouts in crypto. Like what? Why would you? I would never trade. I just don't understand why people trade Forex. I understand it's popular. I don't understand why would you want to get paid in crypto, get taxed on your payment, get taxed on the transfer of the crypto, and then get taxed when you transfer the crypto out. So whatever gains you have, it's not truly the amount. You got to deduct a certain amount for every transaction. I know how crypto works. Trust me. we used to own a crypto channel, so I know exactly how crypto works. So why would you want to get paid in crypto when you could just get paid directly to your bank account with direct deposit through futures prop firms?
Yeah,
and get the actual feel that you're supposed to get. Sometimes my feels are like a half a tick or 3/4 of a tick with Apex, but that doesn't make a big difference. You guys are getting like 4 and 5 points. I don't know. I don't understand it. I'll never understand the reason why people trade Forex versus futures, but go ahead.
Well, Forex, I talked to Pippi about that actually. He said Forex on like the live Forex market is just fine. He said it's the prop firms are the ones with the problem. He said he won't trade a he said he won't trade a prop firm, but he'll trade a live.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then if that's the case, then I understand it. But yeah.
Drop a D says, do you guys know if gold closes earlier than the indexes? I don't think so. I think everything closes at the same time. I think
gold runs the same way as the dollar or any other commodity. It's the
volatility might be different for when people like to trade it, but as far as when it closes and opens, it's the same for all other futures.
You have to back test and figure out what times you want to trade it. That's what back testing is good for. So you can decide what areas are the most volatile where you want to be in on trades. But for the most part, it's going to run like any other commodity. So it's in the commodity sector. It's going to have the same schedule as every other commodity. So
why do I feel like a massive sell is coming? Because we're pumping. That's why. Doesn't mean it's going to happen though. Don't trade off of feelings. Just don't do it. I've done it before.
He said,
don't do it. Don't do it. Good morning, Mosley. How's it going? He said, what's the average spread for futures? 0. There's no spread. There's a bid-ask spread, but it's like 0.25 cents or whatever, 0.25. It's like 1 tick. But there's no spread. There's no there's only one between the different there's only one exchange, so there's nothing there. Like there's no spreads. That's the nice thing about futures.
Yeah, it's just the bid and the ask. And I mean, if you want to look at the spread, we can show you on bookmap what the spread is. The spread's basically like a tick, maybe a half a tick, because the price is moving. There's so much liquidity, price is moving so fast that there's no room for a spread. You can always get filled because it's so liquid. Right? Like there's so much cash being transferred around that it doesn't need a spread. It's liquid, right? Like it's the most, the two instruments that we trade are the most liquid instruments in the stock market. So if you're trading NASDAQ or ES, you're good.
There's also like different NASDAQs in Forex that they trade. Like there's the US 100 and there's like the NASDAQ 100. Like, I don't know, it's too much for Forex. I can't do it. What up, Cactar? I think that's how you say your name. Sufyan says backtested E-mini S&P, about to start demo trading, but the spreads seem mad high. Is that normal? There are no spreads.
There are no spreads. If you're backtesting on TradingView, you're probably no. Unless you're backtesting.
Well, you're backtesting it though. I was about to say, unless you're doing it like the overnight session.
E-minis. So I don't understand if you're backtesting unless you press the. Okay, this is the only way I can see it, Jay. Maybe this is what he's saying. You know how you backtest and you hit the skip button, and if you're on the 1 minute or the 5 minute, it skips up a bunch of points because it's the whole candle action, and then you buy, and you're like, man, those spreads suck. That's because it's covering 5 minutes or a whole minute worth of time. Try to backtest on like the 5 second or the 15 second. There's no spread.
Don't even backtest. Just do yourself this favor. I mean, you still backtest. I shouldn't say don't backtest, but paper trade it right now while the market is open, and then you can see how it actually moves while the market's open. Forward test it.
Yeah. Back testing is good. Forward testing is better, in my opinion.
There's no spread, none whatsoever.
Thanks.
Oh, that was for the PDL. No problem.
Okay, cool.
Voices FTMO, you trade CFD US 100. Yeah, see, like that's.
And Void know what's up, and Southern Smoke know what's up. I just don't trade Forex. Like if I did, I'd tell y'all all about it. But I know if I'm gonna trade a prop firm, I'm not trading Forex because I don't like all the horror stories. I don't like my money to be played with. Those things don't work out for me. So I just go with where it's safe. That's why I don't necessarily trade crypto yet, right? Like when crypto is fully regulated, I'm gonna be trading crypto too. Like, why wouldn't you? You can trade on the weekends. Like I can make free money. I'm not free money. I can make money on the weekends. It's basically free money. But good morning,
Brian
gentlemen.
Says, good morning.
Oh,
good morning. Voice said we trade Forex because we live in third world countries, no future trading and get paid in crypto. Like me in Algeria, we don't have Visa or MasterCard. We only get paid with crypto. Interesting.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. See, that's good information to know, which I respect that. But what about the people? There's a lot of people who don't live in foreign countries that are influencers that trade forex. I didn't know that if you didn't live in this country, you couldn't trade our markets. I didn't know that.
But it's weird though, because apparently they say we shouldn't be able to trade foreign markets through forex anyway in America either. I don't know. There's like a whole I don't know. I feel like forex is almost the equivalent of crypto, just a little bit more regulated, in my opinion. So I don't know. There are countries where we aren't allowed to trade futures, so we trade NQs as CFDs.
I definitely did not know that.
Good morning, YH. I was using the replay tool to back test. Wasn't actually trading. Yeah, we know you're using the replay tool to back test. What we're saying is that okay? I'll just show you. I'll just show you. We got.
No, I think he was agreeing that. Yeah, I think that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was using the replay tool to back test. Wasn't taking action.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, once you actually paper trade it using the action, just log into your paper trade account. Show them how to log into the paper trade account. I'm
about to just do it now. Okay. You hit this little thing right here, this little show panel down on the right, and it pulls up this. You go to paper trade and you hit connect, and it'll connect you to your paper trading. And then let's just say I want to buy one contract. I'll buy one contract right here. You can see I'm already down. I'm at zero. Like it filled me right there for zero. And now I'm already up $12. Right. Yeah. So there's no spread there. No spread whatsoever. And then I can go through and put my stop loss, my take profit, whatever. I'm just chilling. So
and then MetaTrader 4, I've never used it, so I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know if there's a difference between MetaTrader and.
See, I don't.
There shouldn't be a spread, even with there. Well, if there is a spread, it's because they added a spread. There's no spread in the
he's probably still trading forex. It's probably still forex.
It's probably e-minis on forex. It's probably their version of e-minis, right? And then they can like manipulate it, or do whatever they want to do with it. But again, I would have to do a little bit more research, which I have no desire to because I'm never going to trade it. But maybe I'll do it for those people that trade. Maybe I'll do a little research into forex.
I think you're still trading for. If you're using MT4,
I think you're still trading forex, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll do some research this weekend, watch a couple of videos and stuff like that, so I can be more educated on it because I know a lot of our audience watches. They also trade forex. So, and if you guys are from other countries and you can't do that, then it'll behoove me as an educator to make sure I do my due diligence into that area. So just give me a little time and I'll do. No, you're good, brother. You're good. Give me a little time and I'll do some research on forex so I can start making some educational videos on it. And then you guys can kind of comment on the videos and tell me what you think or what we should be adding or stuff like that. So SB says, one of my friends does not trade stocks because he thinks they can easily be manipulated. One news can make or break. Charts means nothing to him when it comes to stocks. Well, if charts mean nothing to him, ask him this. How do you think a chart is formed? Right? Because I just get so annoyed with the argument of price versus time versus fundamentals. It's similar to the argument of you can have a pizza, right? But it tastes better with sauce, cheese, and meat. You see what I'm saying? Like the market is the pizza, right? You can have just trade time, but then you don't understand price. You can trade price, but then you don't understand time. You can trade both of those, but if you're not in tune with why people are buying, i.e. the fundamentals, the news, then you might have a little turbulence. Can you eat just the pizza with raw dough, with just the dough? Yeah, it's fire. But you know what tastes better? Pizza with some sauce, pizza with some cheese, pizza with some meat. And if you want to add pineapples, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want the pineapples, go for it. Yeah, but the market is the same way, right? Price action is king, in my opinion. But at the same time, I recognize that time can also help you 100%. Some people may say time is king, but they recognize price can help you. Some people say fundamentals are king, but you need to have it all together. Market structure is like everything. So if you selling me that you only buying because news candles, I can't get with that because that's like eating a pizza with no sauce and no cheese. Like that's weird to me. That's weird. And I just like I wouldn't trade just price, right? I trade price around the same time, right? If I get into an area of supply and demand, an area of interest that I'm interested in, and it's 1050, right? And I get my reversal pattern, right? And I know everything is lining up. Oh, we in there. It's time to eat. I'm tucking in my let's go. So I just don't understand why people make it so difficult. It's not hard, man. Stop trying to think that your way is the only way. That's not real. There are
my
multiple
way
ways
is the
to
only
see this
way for me.
You know?
Hey, I just want to point out something, Cordy. That's disgusting. Okay, there are limits to what you can put on pizza, and fish ain't one of them. All right, fish, that's disgusting, Cordy. Let's just be honest. All right, pineapple on pizza, great. Fish, not so much. Oh, by the way, Hobbs, I forgot to tell you, I have to leave the stream a little bit early today. I got to pick up my daughter from daycare. I completely forgot. I think I got to leave her around like 11:30. So
that's fine. I'll do the last hour.
So Sufjan says, yes, that's correct. It's a Forex broker. Yep. Sorry, it's no confusion. Actually, now I'm kind of interested because I did pull up MT4 and people were saying that you can't even trade E-mini on there because it's futures. So I don't know how a Forex broker would get regulated for futures. Don't know if that's a thing, but yeah, we definitely take a look into that.
I hate bracelet.
Oh, we'll get to there. Do you use DTFX here on stream? Yeah, we use some of the DTFX principles for sure, 1000%. Did you just say raw dough is fire? Did you say raw dough was fire?
No, I was saying I meant to say fire. Dough, like the dough, as in once it's baked and you don't put pizza sauce on it. Don't at me, Bray. Don't come for
raw
me, okay?
Dough. Raw dough
Stop
is
coming
fire.
For me, bro.
Sufjan says, been learning to trade for the last 6-7 months, taking it slow, watched 2022 ICT mentorship and backtested it. Appreciate you showing me the paper trading thing. Yeah, no problem, bro. And yeah, I think I tried to watch one of the ICT mentorships and I quickly realized it was not for me, but hey, good luck, man. Good luck.
It's too much vocab for me.
SB said, but he does have a point about the news, man. I mean,
yeah, he do.
I think that all the I'm coming around. I think
that's what I said. I said I feel like fundamentals, time, and price go together. That's all I'm saying. I just don't think it's. I think if you only trade one, you're limiting yourself of information from the other, right? Ding, ding, ding.
I think you should be aware of the news. I think you should be aware of the news, and the news makes price move a lot faster. That yes. I agree with. But oops, what? I want to be here. But I mean. Yeah, just put everything together. Like Hobbs said, there's no reason to limit yourself, right? Like if you know that price likes to move at a certain time, I mean, it makes sense, right? We know price moves at 9:30. Why does price move at 9:30? Because it's market open for New York, because people are buying and selling out of positions, right? It makes sense. So, I mean, the market's going to do what it's going to do. And, you know, I think I don't put as much emphasis on time, but I do know there are certain times when the market wants to move more than other times. Like it's just a truth.
It's basically breadsticks, you chump, Bray. I see you.
Got him.
Breadsticks? Yes, it's bread.
Black Beauty Machines in the building. Hit gold. I was looking at gold this morning too, and it took off from my support level. It was pretty nice. And right now, I believe no, CL's still not doing nothing. All right. Void says at the end, Forex, crypto, futures, we speak the same language. It's called price. Back to work, guys. 1000%. Do you guys recommend any prop firms? Sure. Apex. Link in the description, as well as code in the description / what's running right now.
Read the banner.
And in the banner, Apex is a good one. They're running an 80% off sale right now, and a 1-day pass. Take Profit's another one. And so is Top Step. And Black Beauty Machines calling out Apex. So yeah, Trade Day. I've never used Trade Day before. But yeah, Trade Day could be another one as well.
I wanted to go back to the you keep reading fast. You're not letting me respond. He's like, all right, go to this one, go to this one, go to this. Well,
I was trying to get through as quickly as possible because the market's open. So, what do you want to go back to?
Unless
you want to go back to Void, didn't you?
No, I can click it, Jay. Just give me a second. I'm trying to find it here.
Okay, my bad.
Where was it? Oh, C-Shine.
Foolish.
Do you trade DTFX here in stream? Let me be clear. All right. This is the Trader Shop, right? Dave taught me a lot. He gave me a lot of clarity on everything that I need clarity on. But if you go back and read my posts, I thank Dave and I appreciate his mentorship. but I don't trade everything Dave does, right? I trade my way, period, point blank, right? I love what Dave offers, and I understand what he offers, and he gave me a ton of clarity. But everything you will see on this channel is coming from the shop, right? He can respect that, and I can respect what he does, right? I was my own trader before I met Dave, and I'm going to continue to be that even after Dave does his thing, because ultimately my journey is my journey. His journey is his journey. He's further along in his journey than I am, and he dropped some knowledge on me, and he offered that knowledge up, no hesitation, and I will forever be grateful for that. But to put another man's title on my hard work is something that I'm never willing to do, right? Ever. My work was my work and is my work and will remain my work, right? Therefore, on this stream, we'll trade however we want to trade. Understanding market structure at the very, very core of everything we do. So I just want to make sure that's clear. So there you go. I don't want people coming here thinking that I don't want people coming here thinking that Dave, this is like a secondary Dave stream, right? Right. I just want to make sure that's clear, because I know a lot of people that come here are from Dave. So I don't want people coming here saying, well, you didn't do this and you didn't. Right? I appreciate and I give respect where respect is due. And that man has my utmost respect, but he will respect everything that I do as well, which is I'm my own man, period. So that's
why I said we employ some of
don't
his.
Forget he's cute too. You got it.
That's why I said we use some of his strategies, not we employ some of the strategies he uses pretty much.
Yes,
100%. We don't strictly trade DTFX, but we do use his concepts. We added concepts. Basically.
I just wanted to make that clear, because I know a lot of people that know me, they know me because of Dave, right? And I want to make sure that you know what I mean? I've told Dave this too, you know what I mean? Like, he knows, right? So, but I just want to make sure it's clear. There's no disrespect whatsoever. I just always like to make sure I give clarity for people that are interested. So
yeah, we're holding this high really nicely on ES. Let me check NQ. Yeah, we're holding the high on NQ as well. Actually, NQ is about to be back at all-time highs.
You gonna ignore all these ladies coming for you?
I'm not looking at the comments.
Justin, you have been a master teacher lately. I have been in profit a lot. Thanks for your swing trade. Let's go, Tay. No, G-Car says, yeah, Justin is awesome. Shayla says, don't forget cute too. Mr. Overtime Wave says, ladies, I'm cute too.
Hey, look, but look who in the building though, wifey.
And married.
Yes, I am married. That is correct. My wife is upstairs right now watching, or not watching. She's not watching stream. She's working right now. And actually, she just asked me if we were streaming. Funny enough.
Yes,
sounds like I'm ugly, but paid, ladies.
Zishan says, you earn my respect. Appreciate you, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you, Void. I got you, bro.
You ain't do it's too late.
I gotta make the poll. This market about
Did y'all really need a poll this morning? If that poll went out this morning, it should have been 100%.
Hold up. Let me put the poll out for the people. They want the poll. Let me give them the poll.
I didn't say don't do it. I said if it went out, it would have been 100%. That's funny. All right, so we're stepping back into this. We're stepping right back into this supply zone here. That was formed from the previous day high here. Remember, this is basically a higher low being put in. Right now, the current narrative is to the downside of this, from this high of 163. The overall narrative is to the upside. We came down and we bounced off this low down here at 29, the overnight session low. I think this is the trade we took in the Discord. Yeah, this is the one we took. I actually got long at like 37 down here. Took profit at the high, came back down and got long at 55. I think we took profit up here at around 90. I think a lot of the Discord members, Pippi included, Pippi might still be long. Pippi was long.
He said TP hit.
Oh, okay, he hit 110. Yeah, Pippi was long down in like 40, and he never cut any. He was in a nice size position. Valdez got long at 55 with me on my second entry, and then I think they all cut it around the 100 mark. I got out at 90. I was like, we had 5 swings, I'm getting out. So just remember, the overall trend right now is bullish, but this current trend, this narrative is very, very bearish. The fact that we couldn't put in a new high right here would indicate that price may be trying to push back down, or this could be a retest of this previous low. So This is a higher time frame zone, so a nice push down would be definitely ideal. And looking at the tape, it looks kind of aggressive, but we'll see if buyers want to step back in at these lows down here. Okay, so I like to let this. Me personally, I like to let price do his dance, right? Let it come down. If it wants to break above previous day high, tap previous day high and go, like, whatever. It doesn't. I no longer allow price to control my emotions, right? And then for so long, this action used to control my emotions. And I think the biggest thing that comes with confidence is the ability to say, I'm good. I'll trade when I'm ready, right? When I'm sure that what price is doing, that's when I'll hop in. If I trade today, I don't need to trade today at all. Went short, faded the open, done for the day. Easy. There's so many ways you could just be done. Shay is here. Yeah, she in the building. Boyd say, you bearish, Boyd? Yeah. I mean, I think the Bears have an opportunity here for sure. I mean, until they put that new high above all-time highs, I think it's gonna be on the Bulls to get above that new high and place a new high here. So. For sure. That previous day high retap here coming, I think that's 50% too. Let's check. It might be 50% from this swing down here.
Man, these bulls are here.
Right on the dot. Look at that. From this swing to this swing, 50% right on the dot. Boop.
Hey,
right
Black B Machine, glad you got out of gold. This thing dumped that open. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And right back up comes oil. Let's see. Nvidia right now is just kind of hanging out. It dropped down, but it's finding some buyers. Microsoft is rallying. Google's pretty flat right now, and Apple looks like it's completely dead. It's not even moving. Apple looks sad right now. So
yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I think they selling Apple back down to the price it was at before they announced that damn Apple car. They like, so you're not building an Apple car. Okay, very well. Then we were buying this for no reason. And then they got retail like super excited first. They was like, hey guys, guess what? Apple car. It's no longer. So now we want to buy the stock. Retail was like, yay. And then they was like, got him. Go ahead and sell it, Johnny.
The Apple car looks so cool too. It was gonna have no steering wheel, which is actually kind of scary, I guess, because like what happens if you need to take over? You can't. But I don't know. I the concept of the Apple car I didn't think was gonna happen anyway. But whatever. Apple can't rule the world completely.
Facts. See what we do up here. I want to see us put in a new high above this level here.
Yeah, we're consolidating down here at this low. Let's see if we turn around.
Yes, you are, baby. You are always here. And I appreciate you. Monthly open, we swept the all-time highs in London and broke structure on the 15-minute.
Yeah, this is the new start to the month. I forgot this is March 1st.
This is the new start to the month. I don't disagree with your bearish sentiment whatsoever. I think you have every right to be bearish. I mean, look at the flip, right? We just flip this, invert this. This is the low over here, right? So we take this box and bring it over here. I just don't trade until I'm clear on what price is trying to do. I would love this thing to pull back. Absolutely. Right? We bring this box and put it over here. Price just tapped in to 50% right here. Right? So we just switch this around and look at the bearish sentiment. I mean, this is perfect. This is perfect. We put in this sweep high, came down, broke structure. Right? We broke structure to the downside, came all the way back up, and now we're failing to put in a new high. Yeah, this is a perfect entry to short the market.
Yeah. ES is coming down.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. I wanted to come down, come all the way back down so I could buy it back up with the big dogs. Because I mean, from the bullish standpoint, right? On a macro perspective, from a bullish standpoint, I would prefer this come down. So let's just go to the 1 hour, right? Let's go to the 1 hour. And look at the bullish standpoint. The bullish standpoint, I'm bearish up here. I'm just not going to short it. I told you guys, like I understand the bearish case. I wrote it, right? Like it's right there. I know exactly where I want to short the market. I just don't. I don't feel comfortable in the shorts. It takes forever for the market to sell down, and it takes minutes for it to pop back up. So I just rather roll with the minutes. So, but On the 1 hour, you can see this is we put this high in, the all-time high. This is potentially a retest or a higher low or a lower high being put in. But you have to understand the narrative from the 1 hour, right? Like, yes, this could be a potential short, or it could just be a pullback for bulls to take this thing higher. The overall narrative is up. So I don't want to entertain the shorts because I never know when the bulls have so many levels that they can start buying back at that I have no desire to entertain the long. I mean, the shorts. It's just, to me, it's just, in my opinion, it's just lower quality to short this market, right? So I'm just not going to do it. Like, that's just how I am. You can trade whatever you want. I'm just not going to short this market. Like, as long as this market continues to be this bullish, look how uncomfortable you are in a short, right? Like, this thing went down from 144 to 104. It sold off 40 points, but it just rallied from London to now. It went from 829 to a new all-time high, basically. Right? If we go all the way back here, this thing's been rallying since Tokyo, right? It rallied almost 200 points in the overnight session. I just have no desire to short that. I don't, call me crazy. I'm just not gonna do it. What's up, sir?
What's that?
You took a short? What's up? Yeah. Take your time. Yeah. Tour short. Oh no, that made sense. I just was cooking and I was making breakfast and doing all type of stuff. No, I don't, bro. You know I don't diss that stuff. My thing is this: yeah. No, again. I don't mind holding through open as long as structure agrees with the move. The only thing I think about open is that it just speeds up structure. That's it. So I never tell you guys don't hold through. Yeah, because the market, look, check it out. This move that you got, if you got in at 77 or through some 77 and 98, right, or 82, somewhere around there. If you got in here, yeah. So if you got in right here, you understood the narrative that this was just another swing low or swing high, right? And once that happened, regardless of open or not, the market was going to follow this structure, whether we had market open or not. It just market opened here, and the market went further and faster because of the open.
I think we just had news.
So
we just had news drop right there. I think that was consumer sentiment news. Let me see. The tape just sped up real quick.
All right, brother.
All right, bro.
Take it easy, man.
That was ISM. No. What's the 945? Yeah. That was final manufacturing PMI, and then we got news at 10. We got ISM manufacturing PMI and consumer sentiment.
This is why people don't like New York. It'd be too much volatility. They'd be like, man, turn the news off, man. Just turn it off.
I was looking. I was like, why did it just speed up all of a sudden like that? And I was like, oh wait, we probably have news that I wasn't paying attention to. We definitely didn't go over the news this morning, but it's all good. I think the market wants to come down before coming back up. Honestly, so I'm just gonna be patient and wait on that. Even though that might have been the pullback to bring us back to higher prices, we'll see. Yeah, gold is dumping.
Oh, gold's dumping right now.
I told you it dumped it dumped right as we opened up. It was our. Oh my God, gold is really dumping. Jesus. Gold. Oh my God, look at gold. Actually came right back into my zone too, and it bounced kind of heavy. Jesus Christ.
Man, look at Meta.
I'm okay. Apple, you're getting replaced today. You're not doing anything. Oh my God, Meta, Jesus!
Look at
Jesus.
Meta. Meta has left the building. This thing's almost at $6 above all-time high. This thing's crazy, man.
Looks like crude oil's putting in a double top. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Might want to take a stab long on gold though. I don't have to risk that much.
See what they get themselves into here.
Counts.
Top of the morning, Chicago. What's going on, Sean? We're just sitting inside of this consolidation. Remember, the narrative of this price action is bearish. It doesn't mean that the market is bearish. I just showed you guys over here the narrative of this price action. This price action belongs to here, right? So we just take this all the way over here. This price action belongs to this area here. It does not belong to the uptrend anymore, right? Therefore, this price action is very bearish because it belongs to this trend. This uptrend that you see in front of you ended at this high once we started going the other direction, right? That uptrend is over. This is the new trend right now. When this trend ends, you'll know because we'll get above all-time high. Until then, this trend is going to remain bearish, right? And this is just a massive pullback into this trend. And sorry, I know I invert my charts. If it freaks you out, I'm sorry, right? The overall narrative is to the upside, though. Just understand that, right? So this could flip either way at this area. That's why I'm just being patient and allowing price to play itself out. And once it makes a decision, I'll know. You can trade this. I could trade this. I'm just not going to, right? I'd rather just wait and allow price to figure itself out because we're getting that sweep. We just got that sweep of this liquidity, which tells me that we could potentially start heading higher, but we also got a double top up here, which tells me we could potentially be heading lower. Right now, we're trying to validate a high while also trying to validate this low. Do you know which way price is going? No, I don't either. I know that the narrative of this swing is up, but I know the overall narrative is down. I mean, not the overall, but the overall narrative of this chessboard, right? Like in the shop, we talk about price as a chessboard, right? So we know that this chessboard right now to the bearish side is being controlled by this queen. And then to the bullish side is being controlled by this queen. And then this queen is the newest queen that has arisen, right? But this queen is up here. The queen from the top is trying to validate these guys. So just a little analogy we use to kind of make things more simple in the shop. I probably need to make a video for that too. So I think I did though. I might have done it already. If not, I'll make a dedicated video in the shop for the Discord fam for just to understand how I view price as a chessboard.
We got news here in about 10 minutes, so it's kind of chilling and waiting to see what happens there.
SB, if you want to know the interface of Apex, just go get an Apex account. I'm not showing any live trades on my channel ever. If you guys want live trades, there's plenty of channels out there that show your live trades. I'm just not going to do it. No disrespect to you whatsoever, but I just want to make that clear. Like, it's never going to happen. I've shown it before, and I used to, but I'm not going to anymore.
If you go back, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, first off, like, it's just Tradeovate or whatever platform you're using.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but if you go back on the channel, I have videos where I took trades.
Yep.
I mean, they're live recap reviews. It was on Ninja Trader though. But I mean, all the platforms, they all work the same. Once you understand one, you understand literally all of them. You know what I mean? So it's
if you guys want to see my live trades, my live entries, it's just not going to happen. I just feel like if I've taught you, and I know that's not what you're asking, SB. I know that you've been here before, and I know you're not asking for out of a disrespectful manner, right? Like, I know that's not what your intentions are, but I want to make it clear as to why I don't do it. I don't do it because I worked very hard to get to the point where I'm comfortable taking trades, and I want you guys to feel that or work that same way and get that same comfortability. You're not going to get it if you constantly see me taking trades and you're like, well, he got in right there. His target is here. Let me go ahead and get here because now I can get in late because I know I can stretch my stop loss out as long as it doesn't hit his target. I know how it works because I used to be the same way, right? However, I don't want to do that. I don't want to confuse anybody. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to talk about trading. I want to share with you my thoughts, right? And if you think that I can actually trade and you want to learn from me, join the Discord. You still ain't gonna get no live trades, but you can dissect my information, right? And if it works in the real market, you should care less about when I enter or exit a trade, right? So that's all that really should matter, in my opinion. I love quote from Dave when stream. He said, Look at your chart. Don't look at mine. You lazy if you look at my chart. Yeah, I don't talk to people like that. Dave is special. He's special. He's special. But we get along because we're good. Like we've had personal conversations. Dave's special. The way he talk to people, I can't talk to people like that. This is not how I'm wired. But he wired differently, right? But he's still a good man. But I think it'd be cracking me up. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'd be laughing so hard. I'd be like, boy, this man Dave is a whole comedian. But yeah. I am spending around 2 hours a day learning. Absolutely, SB. I spend look, I'm not going to tell you how much time you should spend, but I'm going to tell you right now, 2 hours a day wouldn't have done it for me. It doesn't do it for me, right? It just doesn't. It's not enough, in my opinion, right? You want to be great, you got to spend more than 2 hours a day doing something. If you want to be great, you got to be engulfed in it. But if you're just trying to do it to have a side hustle, then I guess 2 hours works. But 2 hours doesn't work for me. It just doesn't. It's not enough. Not for this craft. For this craft that requires your attention, that requires your emotions to be in full check, to requires your patience, right? 2 hours isn't enough. It's not enough time. Get those numbers up. Is what I would tell you. But hey, like I said, that's just
a lot of selling going
advice.
on. A lot of selling going on down here at these lows. At least on ES. Let me check NQ. Yeah, NQ too. I'm just gonna be patient. Patient. I'm waiting to kind of see what we do at these lows. We've tapped 51.02 twice. And then 51.03 and 51.0350, and there's a lot of selling going on down here at this low that so far hasn't been rewarded yet. If you look at NQ, NQ's kind of in the same boat. Where at the low, a lot of selling is going on at the low, but we're making higher lows as we come up here, at least on NQ at the moment. So just kind of watching to see what happens here.
I just read Pippi's post. He said it'd be the people that's never ever pulled a 0 cent out of the market to be talking the most shit. That's true.
All right, we're coming down, SB, breaking that low.
Yeah, SB, I get it, man. Again, I'm not knocking you at all. I'm just telling you what it's going to take, right? I'm telling you what it's going to take. Right, I'm telling you from experience, right? I'm lucky that I don't have a job, right? I don't have to go to work. So I was able to spend a lot of time, which sped up my process, but it still took a while, right? But I would tell you this. If you had a job, you got a job, right? And you had the opportunity to make, what you make at your job just from sitting on your couch in 5 or 10 minutes. And somebody told you in the future, I can see the future. And the only way to get where you want to get to is if you spend 6 to 8 hours a day from now until the end of the year, 6 to 8 hours a day, you find the time, right? And you'll be a millionaire. You run to that opportunity, no questions asked. So run to the opportunity, right? Find a way. I get it. You got a job. I understand it. Find a way. There's a way. I guarantee there's a way. There's a time that you spend. There's at some point you watch football, you watch basketball, you watch Netflix, you watch YouTube. Eliminate that and fill it with more time for studying, right? I'm telling you right now, I haven't watched, I barely watched the Super Bowl because I was in here on the charts, right? I haven't watched anything for real. I'm not a hermit. I guess technically
Except for Love is Blind. He watches Love is Blind.
That's when I'm in bed, when I'm done for the day. And you know what I was doing while I was watching Love is Blind? I was paper trading at the same time. So even when I'm watching Love is Blind, my phone is out and I'm paper trading. So just for full clarity, ask my wife. There's not anything that I do that I'm not trading. Nothing. She's talking to me, I'm probably in a paper trade, right? We're watching a show, I'm probably in a paper trade, right? When we're eating, I'm probably paper trading, right? Like that, it's my life. Right? There is nothing that will stand in my way, right? Nothing. So, no, 1 hour, 2 hours, not enough. Figure it out. That's what I would tell you. 8 hours of work after the 5 hours of learning. Exactly. I keep going. Like I'm not letting nothing stand in my way. Hardworking guy, I'm getting there. Let's get it. And there's nothing easier in the world than hard work, which is crazy when you think about it, right? I'm gonna say that one more time so it sinks in. There is nothing easier to do in the world than hard work. Is the work hard? Yeah. But the decision to do it is the easy part, right? You have to just make the decision. I'm doing this. That's it. And then go do it. So most people won't do it, but that's okay. My work is pretty chill though. Don't have to focus on that much. It is fully from home right now. I am at work. Exactly. This is my job right here. 14 hours here as a soldier. Want to retire at 35. It's insane, but I wanted that bad. 100%, bro. I was a Navy sailor for freaking 13 years. 13 years. And I still found time. I wasn't learning this deep at all because I didn't know how deep if I knew this information when I was a sailor, my goal would have been get out in 5, because I would have spent the first 5 using that paycheck to pay my bills and only focusing on training. Every single minute of my leave would have been spent doing this, guaranteed. So that's what those that want it will find a way. Exactly, Iquil. That's my thought. Didn't know anything about Thinkorswim. Yeah, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing about options. I found a way, right? So I have a stressful job, but I am getting there. Plus, I am a slow learner. Hey, those are all excuses that you're making in your head, brother. And that's just me keeping it 100% with you, right? Like I'm not gonna let you be mediocre when you're in the shop, right? Don't make those excuses. Find a way. Everybody has a stressful job. You can work at McDonald's and that junk be stressful. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is stressful. You gonna let that stand in the way of you making millions of dollars? Right? You get in there, get there. Right? Don't slow. The learning process is only slow when you don't do more work. You gotta line it up, man. Line them up and knock them down, bro. Trust me when I tell you that. Stop giving yourself excuses and ways out. That's a lot of our problem, right? We'll give ourselves reasons why we can't do this. Why I can't do this because I had to do this. I can't do that because I had to do this. Well, I would, but I have to do this, and this. I guarantee you there for the Super Bowl. You there for the NBA championship. You watching that thing hands and foot, screaming and yelling at LeBron or whoever else, right? But they ain't put no money in your pocket. Matter of fact, you paying them.
Oh my God, the news. Jesus.
Oh, still think structure doesn't work? We just called out this area, right?
God. Well, I'm kind of glad. I almost longed the market right there, but it would have worked out. But Jesus Christ, look at them come back. Oh my God.
All right, here come the Bears. Here comes this. This is the sweep of that high. Remember, I would not chase this candle, but this is the sweep of that high. The narrative is to the bearish side, but we just swept the high. So let's see what the reaction is from sweeping that high.
Oh my God.
That was vicious. Thanks for the motivation, man. No problem, man. Boyd said, well, I was wrong. I try to tell you. I don't think that you're wrong. I just think that people want to see what they think is going to happen instead of just saying what is going to happen or what is happening, right? Like I'm done just thinking what's going to happen. I'm looking at what is happening right in front of me. What is happening right in front of me is we pumped, we came into the previous narrative, but we didn't break structure back to the downside. Therefore, the market is going to remain bullish, right? With a bearish narrative, right? The crazy part is the market can be bullish and bearish at the same time, depending on where it is in price. But we understood where we were in price. I just pointed out to you guys where the chessboard was. The narrative of this trend is bullish, but the overall trend to the left is bearish. I care about what's happening on to the left, but I trade what's happening to the right. You feel me? What's happening to the left is already done. What's happening right now in front of me is what's happening. That's what I want to trade. If I only focus on everything to the left, I'll never take a trade because I'm always going to run into demand or supply every time. So how do I trade? You trade what's in front of you, not what's behind you. That's how you win. And once you figure that out, you'll be all right. Good job, Black Beauty. Said he's killed it. Yes, let's get it. Well, I was wrong being bearish. It's all good. I understood why you were bearish. And I don't think that you could potentially still be correct because again, all we just did was sweep the high. Now it's up to the bulls to defend and put in another higher low. They need to validate that low that we just came from, right? So now it's validated. Now we're coming back down to retest it. And in order for us to continue this trend, this needs to be a swing as we put in that next high, right? Yeah, I'm done for the day too, Black Beauty. That's why I'm just kind of narrating price. I'm done. I might open up one of my. I just got a new Top Step X account. They tried to jip me, man. Shout out to Top Step. Shout out to Justin for reminding me, first of all. But I only bought 4 of the $4.50 accounts, and so I went back in to buy the other one, and they wouldn't let me get it. It said user limit reached, so I had to email them and let them know, like, hey, this deal ends tomorrow. I only got 4 out of the 5. Like, I was a guinea pig for y'all. I need all 5 of mine. So, but shout out to Top Step. They did come through pretty quickly, and they fixed it. So I got a brand new Top Step X account that I could trade this morning, but I honestly don't even want to. I have so much clarity this morning that I just want to let this feeling sink in for a while. Maybe the PM session, I might take some trades. Right now, I'm just going to narrate price, to be honest with you guys. Never fade Hobbs, you will get cooked. Hey, I wouldn't say never. I would just say I'm always going to follow price, period. If price is telling me something, I'm going to give you, my job is to translate my knowledge onto you, right? When you were getting short, I was like, I think that's I think that's a short-lived trade, right? Because like I said, look at the 1 hour, man. Like, look at this thing. Like, you really want to short this? All right. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying the market went up again from open. We're almost up 100 points, or wait, we're almost up 60 points from open. Of that 60, we sold off like 20 or 40 and bought it right back up. But you tell me who's in control. I don't know. I think it's pretty obvious, but I've been wrong before. But yet he says, preach. I'm preaching, man. Ooh. And now here come these bears after we swept the high. Let's see if the bears can now validate a high, right? They've already validated 1 high in this run. Now they're trying to validate the second one, right? Remember, if we flip this bearish, again, we're looking at price to the left to give us where we are, right? To the right is what we trade. To the left, we just swept a high. So let's see if now we can validate this sweep by putting in a new low, right? If we break this high, I mean, in order to validate this high, we have to get and break this low down here, right? If we don't, you're gonna see the same thing you saw up here, right? I'm gonna show you. If we don't break this low, you're gonna see the same picture right here. This picture that you got right here. Let me point to it. This picture that you got right here, you're about to see the same thing, right? If we can't break this low, we're just going to consolidate, right? And then sweep the low of the consolidation, right? Sweep the high, which is right here. We swept the high, and then we swept the low. Now let's see if price wants to come back up. Let's just see. If price wants to come back up, it'll come back up and put in a new high. If it doesn't, it needs to take out the low that brought it here. If it doesn't take out the low that brought it here, it's gonna put in a new high. This is it. Like, that's how price moves, right? Think about it from a human perspective, from a bank perspective. If I bought here and I have enough money to put myself in profit, do you think I want to put myself out of profit, right? Unless my goal is to start selling, then I'll try to push this up, right? And fake out a bunch of retail like we about to go long, and then I'll start selling some more. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue to push this up, continue to slowly push, right? Our job is to read how those footprints are formed, right? That's all price action in trading is. Once you understand how those footprints are being formed, then you can start to trade it that way and make money off of the footprints, right? The rest is noise. I'm not trading up here because I think we've had too many swings to the upside, and I think it's time for price to take a little bit of a break. Kind of like the break that it put up here, put down here. But that's just my opinion. But you see, I'm still marking up price because price is still doing the bullish stuff. I think that we're going to go down. But if I'm going to actively trade it, I'm just going to trade what price is doing. That's it. Does Apex offer order book? Depending on what they offer, timing sales.
Yeah, they offer time and sales and level 2. You just got to pay for it. It's not free.
Yeah. NQ gave me 3K. Yeah, I almost made about 3K this morning. I made like 27. So we're good. My friend is looking to invest some money in stocks. Any advice? Nope. I do not give it financial advice ever. Not a chance. Not a chance. I would tell him if he's looking to invest in stocks, he should do his research and don't. If it's the same friend that trades the news, he's probably already buying at the high right now. So.
Why are these bubbles so small? They're so tiny.
All right, and now price is looking to put in that new high. It's just a low volume day. That's all. Remember, we had this low from here that's controlling this price action, right? The job of price was to get above this high. It got above the high, and what do we anticipate price to do after it breaks a high? We anticipate consolidation. Inside of that consolidation, we expect a sweep of the high, a sweep of the low before we start to trade up. You can see right here, we got a sweep of the high, right? We came back down, swept the high again, got everybody thinking, oh, double top, got to go short. Okay. Sweep the low, got him right where we want him. Go back up. What do you think it does here? We're consolidating. It's trying to sweep the high. Came back down, trying to sweep this low. Go back up, trap a bunch of people, right? And then potentially come back down and sweep this low, and then go back up. We don't know which direction price is going to be in. That's why you have to decide where you want to be as a trader. Do you want to long this and get out at the high, or do you want to long this, risk the low, anticipating the sweep, add more contracts after the sweep so you can stay in longer? You don't have to just look for 5 or 10 points. I think 5 or 10 points is a good narrative to become profitable, right? Like it's really good to start because it boosts your confidence. It puts you in the winning category. But I'm not a 5 or 10 point trader. Like I'm a trader that trades from larger supply and demand zones. Therefore, I'm looking for much larger moves out of those zones. Hence the reason why I'm not trading here, because I'm looking at this as building structure for a higher demand zone. I do understand what's happening here, and I could trade it, but that's not where I want to trade. I've learned the trader that I am, right? I know what type of trader I am. Therefore, I just let this thing play itself out. And when it comes back down here later on in the day, maybe the PM session, then maybe I'll take a trade then. All right, now we're getting that break above the high, just like we just talked about. We swept the high here, double top. We swept the low, right? We pushed up, we consolidated, swept the high, swept the low, put in the inverse head and shoulders right here, right on that 50%, right? Right at a 50 cent of the previous candle or the previous box. And now we're taking off again. It's not rocket science, guys. I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not. And once you figure it out, I'm so calm right now. Like I'm calm as heck. I'm so calm because I'm not just reading price. I'm understanding the relationship of price, right? And that's a different type of feeling. It's a different type of calmness of the chart. It really is. So, yep, it's the same friend. Yeah, I thought so. He thinks March will be a sell-off and April will go high. Ask him this. Ask him, does he have enough money to sell the market off? And if the answer is no, which it will be, then his opinion doesn't matter. The market does not care about his opinion. The market is going to continue to be the market regardless of his thoughts and his opinions. Tell him that. So 10 points is criminal. I don't think it's criminal. It works, right? Like, it's just the thing about 10 points that I don't particularly like personally is the fact that it makes me have to enter a lot more often, right? I have to enter trades a lot more often, and I don't want to expose myself as much, right? So I completely get 10 points. I understand it. I condone it, right? But at the same time, it's not what I look for, right? So different strokes for different folks, right? So, all right, we just cooked this 3-hour supply zone. Say again.
So NQ's losing its mind.
Yep. We just got through this supply zone, and now this bearish narrative has theoretically ended as long as we continue to push. All right, cool, yeah. And again, I don't have to call out entries, but you can see, like, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like, we swept the high, we swept the low, we got buyers to step in. If we look at this on the 5-second chart, like, look at this. It looks textbook. Look at this consolidation right here, guys. This right here is what I love to see at an area that I'm looking to trade. Sometimes I'll take this entry, other times I'll look to take this entry, because this entry ensues that the downtrend has ended inside of this 5 second, right? I'll show you where I entered in the overnight session, right? Looks exactly the same. Looks identical. This is 75. Let's go down. 55. All right, right.
Damn,
here.
gold. Gold got that rally. Jesus.
You see the same basic setup down here, right? You get that push out, that aggressive candle. We start to break structure, and I ended on this candle right here. So, same deal. Consolidation, sweep the high, sweep the low, go. Same deal, just smaller time frame.
Daddy.
Yes, son.
And now we're going to take out the next high.
I'll be back. My child just pooped. Hang on.
I know those days. Actually, I'm still in those days. I don't know what I'm saying. All right. There's not much for me to do watching ES right now. Just kind of chilling and waiting to see if we get a pullback. Because ES is a little bit different than NQ right now. NQ's already broken above its all-time high, making new all-time highs. But ES hasn't yet broken above. Not saying that I'm bearish, because I'm not, but I want to see this pull back maybe into like 5108 or into 5104, something like that. Nvidia going to 809. Oh my god, Meta. Yeah, Meta and Nvidia are both pumping. But Microsoft is struggling, and so is Google. But I think ES wants to retrace. Just looking at the tape. And the VIX has been selling off this entire time, and the VIX continues to sell off. Gold is pumping, though. Gold's up out of here. Gold held that low really nicely. Yeah. Gold was dumb nice right there. Jesus. Should have been watching gold. Yeah, everything's moving. We came right back. We held that previous low of day on NQ, and we just pumped. I mean, if you look at this was technically like a bigger inverse head and shoulders on a larger time frame. We came down, we came back up, came down, retested it one more time, and left. Now NQ is going. NQ's out of here. ES is out of here. We pretty much only have I only have one more massive resistance, and that's at 116. I don't even have resistance. I mean, this is price discovery mode on NQ, so maybe try playing like a break and retest on NQ, possibly. There's a ton of buying right now. There's a lot of buying going on right now. Oh yeah, ES hasn't even broken above its high yet either.
I told you guys they had this morning. I had the book had orders all the way up to 200. I was like, I think we're going to 200 today, ladies and gentlemen, because people were placing orders to get filled. And just so you guys understand, like when they place orders to get filled, is because they intend to get filled, right? ES needs some milk. They intend to get filled. So when those orders come down like that, it's kind of interesting. And you can see we're all the way up here at 195 now. So really nice, easy day to trade, in my opinion. The price action was perfect. Price action was perfect. Oh, look. Did we sweep the high again? Or no, we swept the low? Okay, no, I see where we are. We should be pulling in a consolidation pretty soon here. Should be pulling into some consolidation. We need to validate one of these highs. How bad is ES? Is it pretty bad?
No.
He said it needs some milk. I don't think it's moving.
No, ES just isn't at the same place where NQ's at. ES hasn't even broken above its high, but it's still moving up.
Oh, that's because Nvidia broke out. Ooh. Nvidia going back to the all-time highs here. All right, here comes that pullback into the low. Let's see if it wants to hold. I want to see if this thing wants to push all day or whatever. If it does, I'll just look to trade the PM session because I think we need to take a rest. But it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what price wants to do here. Pick. All right, let me see.
And they loaded so much liquidity from 513 down to like 510. It's ridiculous.
We sending, baby. We sending. Wait, 513. Oh, you on ES?
Just looking at ES's tape.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute, 513. Where you at?
Because I think we're gonna come down. I think NQ's gonna come down to retest all-time high.
Hobbs can't see your chart. I know because Justin's showing his chart.
Here, you can see his chart. It's fine.
Indices crashed in Forex brokers. See, nope. Oh, you mean like they're dumping? I don't think they're crashing. They're probably just pulling back. But yeah. Again, we got that sweep of this high. Kind of, I'm viewing this right here as the consolidation, right? So we swept the high of the consolidation, which was this high right here. I want to see what we do down back toward 159.60 or 159.50. For me, this is I'm not looking to trade this. I'm just waiting to see how far we go, because I want to see something like this, right, on the pullback status, right? I want to see something like this. If we're gonna rip all day, then hey, this is what it is. Check the 5 minute here.
Trying to put an inverse head and shoulder, or a regular head and shoulders. I think it's about to get snuffed out though.
Yeah, so the most recent high is right here. I mean, most recent low, the most recent validated low is right here, guys. Right. So this is these circles are just the validated lows, right? So was it shift or control? I think it's control. Nope, that's not it.
What are you trying to do?
You I don't think you can do it because you don't. I mean, you can do it, but I think your buttons are different because you don't have a MacBook. It's the clone shortcut. I got it though.
Oh, nah, I don't ever use the clone.
Yeah. This low is the low that brought us this high. This low is the low that brought us this high, right? And then this low is the low that brought us this high here. So now we're trying to validate this. We're trying to validate this high by putting in a low, so then we can go take it. So, or we can start reversing, but the tape looks very bearish. Just saying. It's gonna take a lot of selling to bring down these. Oh my God, Apple, Lord Jesus, Apple, Google.
God.
Oh my
Damn,
God.
gold.
Yo, what is going on with Apple right now,
bruh? Look at gold. Look at this. Gold look off today. Jesus. What a clean rally on gold. Wow.
Do I not have gold? I thought I had it under futures.
Wow. That was a clean.
GC1, right? Oh my God, yeah. Gold. It said I got a mean 4-hour supply right here.
Oh.
You got that 4-hour supply to the left right there? Not that it matters right now the way it's looking.
I don't know. It's in supply, but we bounced off of
That's what I just said. Do you have the 4-hour supply?
I just took this box. I don't know what time frame I took it off of.
Oh yeah, it's off the 4 hours.
I didn't write it down. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just took it from this area. Jesus.
It is have to crash in 3 brokers. I have accounts in. That's crazy. I kid you not. Indices chart is crashed in 3 brokers. That's crazy. The indices aren't crashing. Right? I can show you all the indices. They're not crashing. That's wild. I can show you the whole heat map. Like the whole the market's bullish. I don't know why the indices would tell you that they're crashing. All right, we drew this line here. Right? This is that 50% tap at 159.50. Just told you that. Let's see if it wants to take the high now. So we swept the high, swept the low. Let's see if we want to go back and take the high. But if you got in at 159.50, I just told you this like 2 minutes ago, right? If you got in at 159.50, you're already up, 20 points right there. So again, price is just being priced. Once you understand the narrative or you understand what's happening with price, like there's no need to guess at it. What brokers? Yeah, I know, right, Drake? But what brokers is he talking about? I have no idea. All right, trying to validate this swing low or the swing 200. Oh yeah, it definitely wants 200. It was only 5 points away. They didn't come up here to play around. All right, now we're trying to validate this swing point right here, and then we're gonna go. If we go and take this high, right? Again, I don't know what price is gonna do. I'm just telling you what it looks like it's about to do, right? What it looks like is we're trying to validate this high by putting in this low. Once we put in this low and we validate this high, price is going to try to trade higher to validate this low, right? And then it'll go into more consolidation, right? Before we sweep the high, we sweep the low, and then we come back up to validate the high. Validate the low. So if you think about it, like it's impossible for the market to have swings up and down, unless we do this, right? Like this has to happen. So it's not like this is going to change. Like this has to happen, right? When buyers come up, they're going to sell, right? They have to, like by very nature of the market, it's going to happen. But your job isn't to predict every time it happens. Your job is to understand how it happens. And once you understand how it happens, then you make the decision on what type of trader you want to be, right? Whether you got here because it was an all-time high break and retest, which was also on the pre-market plan, right? If we go back to the 4 hour, right? Bullish break and retest above all-time highs at 1863. That's exactly what happened. But I don't like this trade because I like to let price, when we're above all-time highs, I don't want to trade it. Not yet. I'll just let price push out a little bit. I feel more comfortable when I got a little bit more room, right? And I have targets. The target would come from the tape and it would be 200. You know, I was long this market 130 points ago. And I knew 130 points ago that we had a chance of hitting 200. It wasn't in my trading plan to hold this long. I had no desire to hold this long. No chance. I said that I couldn't, but I didn't have any desire. I was like, no, like my family is good with what I brought home today. Good. But if we're narrating price, this is what price is trying to do. Will it do it? I don't know. Stay tuned. I just know for my comfort level, I don't want to long this yet. You know, I think we got maybe 2 or 3 more swings before we start to come down a little bit, but just giving you guys the knowledge that's in my head right now.
Yeah, you gotta see.
Say my dang name right. Let's go, Sat-Town, brother. Let's get it, brother. Let's get it. ACG and Vault Funder. I don't know. No idea what those are. I've never heard of those platforms. I'm counting to get that 4 to 5 pullbacks. Exactly. That's. I mean, at the end of the day, like if you understand, in a 4 or 5 pullback isn't a guarantee. It's just an average, right? On average, if you start counting these swings, you know where you kind of don't want to trade, right? Like I know that I don't want to start trading this long when we're inside of potentially the 4th swing, because I know there's a high probability this thing can reverse right here, right? Like people made money back here, they made even more money back here. I need extreme greed for me to be interested in this trade. And looking at the stocks, we're not in extreme greed. Like these stocks are barely moving, and Apple, one of the biggest stocks in the market, is completely flushing. So I'm definitely not looking for longs up here. I mean, could it work out and we go to 215? Yeah. ES is still pumping like crazy. ES is moving. While y'all was talking crap about ES is literally right back to all-time highs right now. So maybe the market's slowing down so ES can catch up, right? So, and ES is sending. So yeah, NQ is going to continue to send.
Yeah, because ES has to make its way up to all-time highs too. Maybe once ES makes its way up, then NQ will dump. Who knows? They're trying to stop NQ though right now.
Yeah, they're trying to slow NQ down. Yeah. They're trying to slow this thing down. They're like, hold up, man. Dang it. Let me take some profits. Again, this is technically a lower high being put in here. So, but we need to validate the high by putting it a low, right? This high is now valid, right? So this high just got validated by this low, right? So this low was validated by this high, right? However, price can still move to take that high. Once it puts in the new low below this price, then we'll start the new trend. And basically the algo will reset at that point. Not reset, but it'll start the downtrend of order flow, right? And that's what it looks like we're trying to do up here. That's why I said I wouldn't take this swing. That's just me.
Yeah, we gotta break this. We gotta break this low down here at close below the low. Yeah.
There we go. There's the push down again. That's why I said I mean, again, I don't know that this is going to happen. Obviously, I'm talking in hindsight right now. But my thesis for not trading this long was that I thought that this swing or that this push we're just a little bit too overextended. But that's just my thoughts, right? That doesn't mean that's what I'm going to trade. I'm going to trade what I see. And what I'm seeing right now is a failure to get back above the validated high. And now we're trying to close below 159. That's why I said if I took 159, it'd be a scalp into the high because of where we are in price. So.
Yeah, next, the market, they got to protect 151. If 150 drops and we get below 40.
Is it 50 yet? Oh, no, it's about close enough.
It's almost 10:30. Or it is 10:30.
You gotta go, don't you?
I gotta go at like 11.
Was your daughter got today?
They're going out of town. They're going to a birthday party.
Oh, okay.
Town. So.
Oh, so wifey off today?
No, she's working just till noon.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, Bears.
Bad news, Bears.
I guess we could count this as a swing too. No, it didn't bring us a new high. This is the only swing. This is just consolidation. Man, I like London and Tokyo so much better than I like New York. New York just be playing games with price, bro.
That's what Valdez was saying.
They be playing so many games in New York, man. It's like, dude, just go to the freaking place you know you want to go. In London, man, we ain't waste no time getting paid. It was like, all right, y'all ready? Let's go. Do. Price moves so perfectly. New York, you just got to sit through so much drama. New York is the drama queen session.
Yeah, Valdez was saying the same thing.
Yeah, him, and Pippi, we've been killing London, bro. Like Pip he trade Tokyo and London. I don't really mess with Tokyo. I try to go to sleep for Tokyo, but I'll wake up and trade London. That's gonna be my new routine. Waking up at like 3 or 4 Central. Just trade the London session. Start trading at 4 and then work my way up. If I like New York, I'll trade it. If I don't like New York, no, I'm good. All right, now we're just starting that process all over again. Again, I think that those are valid shorts, but I don't mess with them because at any one of these swings, price could just be like, okay, that's enough, zoop, and come right back up. So. All right, remember we traded back down, but now the narrative is to the bearish side, right? So for me to be a bull again, I would need to see or at least for me to be a longer term bull, I would need to see the high that brought us down here broken, right? So this is now the current high that brought us here, but we need to establish a low, right, to validate this high. So. Apple's coming into 4-hour demand right now, which may bring some buyers to this market. Amazon is, shoot, did I even chart Amazon or are we in no man's land? Oh, okay, no. Amazon is about, maybe next week. Maybe we'll hit all-time highs next week. About $10.
Maybe we'll hit all-time highs next week on Amazon.
Yeah, we're only about $10 away. It's in the Dow Jones now, so it's probably getting like a whole new set of eyes on it. Oh, Meta did hit 500. Meta hit 501.70. Let's see what the market cap is.
Ooh, dang. Oil.
Yeah, Meta's market cap is now 1.27 trillion. So those dividends was a great decision by them. Huge decision.
Oh yeah. They might surpass Apple too.
Yep. So I think Apple's kind of losing its steam. Apple's going to have to come out with something revolutionary, right, to change their status in the big. I noticed the viewership is down today. Maybe it's because everybody made all that money in the London session. They was like, I'm not trading New York. It's like, I'm out of here for New York. There was so much money to be made this morning. It's like, bro, if you're still trading this, I mean, by all means do it, I guess, but I have no desire to trade this. Like zero desire to trade this. So
it's also the first day of the month too.
Yeah, exactly. And this is now not a swing right here. This is not a valid swing, just so I'm clear. This low is not validated because it did not bring us a new high, right? So the new swing is back to the upside now. So this is a valid high right here. This is the high. So we'll do this. Paint these red like that, and then this is green like that. It's like red light, green light. There you go, like that. And then like this, and like this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave when you leave too. I'm so not interested in this price action.
Yeah, it's been pretty trash.
New York's been horrible, man. New York feels like the new consolidation station.
Yeah, New York. Well, yeah, it'll get like that from time to time.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna trade right now?
No, I am not. I'm just watching NQ right now.
All right, now we're trying to validate this high right here, or yeah, validate the next high right here. So we got this, we got this high here, right? They brought us this low, right? And now we have this high, right? That has yet to bring us a validated low, because in order to validate this low, right, or in order to validate this as the new high, we have to validate this. We have to put in a new low, right? So this right here is a valid low. I mean, a valid high, but I just don't like, I don't like validating highs after we sweep the low and then we come right back up. I don't validate the high until I see a nice clean closure below it. Otherwise, this is just more consolidation, right? To potentially reverse this market real quick, right? So we'll see. I don't like it because we swept the high, swept the low. And now we're putting in a higher low to potentially start to trade higher. So
yeah, we got a really weird. It's not weird, but we're just like we got a falling wedge right now on a NQ. Like price is squeezing.
Mm-hmm. It's one of the main reasons why I refuse to be a bull. I mean a bear. It just looks so uncomfortable. Look at these candles compared to this side. Like, nope.
I mean, we got a nice little sell off there at the high.
Yeah, no, I know it sells off. Like, I know price goes down. I just think that it's super choppy on the way down. In comparison to when it decides to go up, it's like full body, beautiful candles, right?
No, looks like we might take another leg down here.
Yeah. You must be shorting it because you're defending the bearish case.
No.
Every time you start defending the bearish case, I'm like, I get it, bro. I know what you're saying. I'm just
I think the market. No, I just called it a falling wedge. I think the market wants to go back up. I was just saying that we actually had a nice sell off.
It's because you secretly bear. I said anytime.
No. I think the market's coming back up. Look, the market's coming up now. I think the market wants up. I was just saying that we actually did get a nice little sell off from the high. That's all. No, I think the market's ready to push back up.
In comparison to the rally up here, this is not a sell off from the high. This is a pullback from the high.
I mean, pullback sell. There was selling, and it was off of a sell, so I called it a sell off. It's not a sustained sell off, but we sold off a little bit.
That's my point. You're just validating my point. Like I'm just all I'm saying is that the power from the bulls is much stronger than that of the bears. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't disagree. And I said that we were in a falling wedge here, and I thought we were going to rally up off of it. We didn't get as big of a rally as I thought we were going to get. But, yeah, I mean, the bears are continuing to get shut down at every single obstacle. So,
just
every single turn.
Yeah, I'm in the same mode, man. I'm so over. And my 3-year-old is here, so at any time I get into a trade, he could come in here and tell me to go wipe his butt. So it's just, I mean, he didn't poop himself. He poops in the potty now, baby.
Oh, that's good.
Uh-huh. And watch it. We just put in this higher low.
Had to go poop.
No, he was saying his butt was itching.
Oh,
because it had poop crackers in there. Yeah.
Thank you, Purple Haze. Get off me. I was saying I'm bullish. I'm with him. I don't know why he was trying to argue with me. I'm not bearish. I'm not.
If I was arguing with you, I'd still be going. Y'all should know me by now. If it was an argument, I'd still be going.
Yeah, we just put in another lower high there after a nice little falling wedge. We're coming back up. I think the market wants to at least grab that liquidity at 200.
No, my point was just that the market is so bullish, it's hard to be a bear because of how choppy the sell-off is. Like, I think we both agree that there was a miniature sell-off, but you had to have quality targets in mind, right? Because
No,
Once we
no. You'd have to have quality targets. You had to have very small targets.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
had to have like a 20-point target. You couldn't hold it for more than 20 points.
If you in for longer than 20 points, smoke. Smoke, bro.
It was not quality, small.
Starts at like 3 a.m. Central. Yeah, I think it's like, I think to be safe, bud, I should probably get up at 2 a.m. Central. But usually like 2, 3, 4, that's usually a good time for me to get up. I got up at 4 a.m. this morning, and we were just in the middle of that massive sell-off. So we got that massive sell-off, right? And then once we sold off, like I just waited. You know what I mean? Like I just waited to see if price was gonna offer an opportunity to. Yeah, I said butt crackles. He said pause.
Pause.
Let's see if Bears want to defend. They're gonna try to defend up here at 176 through roughly about this high right here. So
gold has lost its ever loving mind today. Jesus,
yeah, Christ. Bro, it's trying to catch up with Bitcoin. We'll see what happens here.
Meta's starting to pump again. Nvidia's pumping.
I don't. There's not a bearish bone in my body. Like I've never been so bullish right now. I'm just like, I'm just watching these. I see so many opportunities that are gonna get people cooked, try to short this market. But because I know when people see the thing is like when I say people, I'm not talking about people who trade DTFX, because people who trade DTFX, y'all eat on this thing left and right, sideways, whatever, right? Because 10 points, 20 points, whatever. And I know y'all see it the same way I see it because we all learn the same, right? However, the people that think, oh, we at all-time highs, time to go short, and they're not taking profit right now. They're not, right? They're looking at this as like they're going to take it back down to the lows. They probably put the trade on and walked away. They're going to be disappointed. It appears that way anyway. The buying is just continuous. It's just continuous. So the market, the
market's gotta the market or the bears gotta defend this lower high that got put in. But the crazy thing is on ES didn't put in that lower high. It actually put in a higher high and then sold back down. So if we're gonna follow ES, which I think it is, I think it's gonna go and break all of this, get to that 200 level, and then probably continue pushing. Honestly, it's probably not even done. What's above 200? Is there anything above two? No, nothing really above.
You mean orders wise?
Yeah, there's nothing really above 200s.
No, bro. You need to realize this is NQ. If it's 30 or more orders up there, it's relevant.
Yeah, but there's nothing. I guess 250. There's 35 orders, so I guess
that's what you said. You mean you guessed? That's what I just said.
Well, I'm saying if you want to say a relevant of 30 orders, then I guess 250 would be what would be relevant. But
you don't think 32? I mean, see, this is the reason why. See, I'm gonna pause the stream right there. This is the reason why I be going for Justin, because he say little slick stuff like that. Like, I mean, if you want to say 250 is relevant, I just said it. Of course, I want to say that. I just said it. Like, of course, I want to say that. So he'll say little slick stuff like that, and most people don't call him out for it. But I do. And then when I call him out, he's like, "Man, I wasn't even saying nothing." Like, yeah, you are. I didn't say
anything.
This is NQ. I said 30 or more orders is relevant. I mean, if you want to say NQ 30 orders is relevant, is it not relevant? Is that not the average amount of orders that sit at per point on NQ, or no?
I mean, if you want to say it's important, then I guess.
That's the slick stuff he's saying. That's why I'd be like, what do you mean? If I want to say, it's not what I want to say; it's what I know.
Yeah, if that's what you want to think, then you know.
See, if that's what you want to think, that's why I come for Justin. In case you want to know, Purple, that's why I come from him, because he used to get away with little slick shit like that, and I don't let him get away with it. I call him to the carpet.
Well, right now we're breaking over that weak ass.
Let's see if we go to 250
high that we put in.
We don't go there today. We getting there eventually. Because remember when we were looking at orders, crude oil sending, is a war happening or something?
No, it's the market. The market. Oh my God, crude oil. Oh my God. Not only that, gold.
You want to tell them what your thesis was? Oh my God, gold. Oh my
gold.
God. Oh my God!
My thesis on gold was the long gold. My thesis on CL was the shorted early.
I thought these were the 4-hour candles.
No, I'm looking at
15-minute candles. Look at this.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 5 minute. Like, oh my god!
Full
disclosure, I tried the long gold and I just didn't give myself a long enough stop. I am so upset that I did not give myself a long enough stop. I tried to short oil this morning, but it was in supply and it was struggling. But it was an overall uptrend. But I was speculating it was going to go lower. But I did try the long gold this morning, and that I got stopped out of. But
I heard
I'm a little upset.
You were short MCL. I said, let me go look at MCL. I looked.
Oh no, I didn't short MCL. I shorted.
Where did you get short, Justin? Where?
I got short at 79.80, but that was after we had this long ass wick candle and we started to come down. But I got stopped out. So I mean, whatever happened.
And then you said after you got short, you said, "See, I was right. I was just early." And
I was right.
Market, and then
you I was wrong.
The market proceeded to dump. You weren't right. If the market,
I was right, and then I was wrong. I was right, and then I was wrong.
He said, "See, I was right. I was just early." And then oil proceeded to push up another $2. I was like, "You were wrong, Justin." But that was like an hour later, though. So what? Show me the area in which MCL pulled back. This is the MCL chart, just so we're clear. This is the 1 minute chart. Show me where you got short, where it made sense.
I just told you, I shorted the market after we broke the high at 79.80.
79.
We came down. We came back up. We came down again. We broke structure, and then the market proceeded to rip. But I mean, I would have been up. About 40 cents on the trade.
On what time frame? Like the 15 second?
On the 5 minute.
Are we looking at the same? This must not be the same chart. No, you're not eating fruit snacks all day. Go sit down. This is the last.
You're looking at the 15-second chart.
I am, because I'm trying to figure out where you said you got short.
It was at open. It was at
open. I'm like, bro, where? Where were you ever in profit? Okay.
At 9 o'clock.
Then yes, you were right, and then you were wrong. Okay, yeah. I was about to say, bro, where? Here.
Yeah, we were down. I was down it was up like 40 cents.
Yeah, this thing came back with a vengeance.
Yes, it came back with a massive vengeance because we put in that double top and broke the low. But
yeah, we put in equal highs up here, and you took it here, and then it came down and came right back up and stopped you out for break even, and then proceeded to go back down.
And then proceeded to dump, and then proceeded to take the F off. Like it had nobody's business in mind.
Where was your stop? It wasn't back here?
No, it was at the high. It was at I only gave myself like a 200. It was like $200. So I was risking like 20 cents or something like that.
Oh, you got in on the first push down, not the
okay.
Because this push right here would have actually worked out if you got in 79.80.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what happened. All right.
I put my stop down to break even, and then it came back and cooked me, and I was like, "Oh man!" And then it came back down. I was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not chasing this." And next thing you know, the thing decided to dump, and then turned around and ripped. Meanwhile, gold is just losing its mind. Oh my god, gold!
Yeah, gold has left the building, bro. I'm definitely finna start this weekend. I'm definitely gonna do some back testing and stuff on gold, because this thing is just going. This is berserk.
Gold is sending,
and it's not just sending
today.
Yeah,
gold took off.
Gold is going nuts right now. Gold futures for the win. Shit.
Yeah, that's Black Beauty Machine killed gold. I almost long gold this morning too, because I saw it. I saw it when she took it. I was like, dang, I should have got in there.
You know what would be a very good video series that I might assist you with?
What?
Is breaking down each commodity and how it trades on futures.
Yeah.
Meaning giving people the price per mini, per micro or whatever for gold.
Oh, that'd be
oil, like the popular contracts.
Yeah, that's almost like an intro to future. I was thinking about doing one of my videos, but I gotta plan it out.
And also like
intro to futures video.
You could do an intro to futures, but then also a breakdown of specific contracts, like a contract breakdown of some of the more popular instruments and how they trade.
True.
I think that would be a pretty cool video idea. Yeah, NQ's doing nothing that I would be interested in, ladies and gentlemen. That's why like it's pretty boring in his shop today. Honestly, whenever Justin leaves, I'm probably gonna just bounce too, because I got my kid at home. Justin's got to go pick up his kid. I'd rather trade the PM session if the morning session is going to be like this. I have no desire to trade this. Zero. It's doing the same thing. It's just slow, right? It's just slow. I'd rather go trade gold, honestly. Like, I might just trade gold this afternoon. I'm not even holding y'all.
Right,
gold
boy.
is
He's like, so
right?
are we short gold or what? It's like, I don't know what else you can do at this point.
Oh my god!
It's not even pulling back. Like,
it's
not even pulling back.
Look at this 4-hour candle, bro. Look at this 4-hour candle.
I know.
This is freaking nuts. Gold is standing right now.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's an area to look for weakness up above 2082. But yeah, gold was the play this morning. Jeez. I mean, NQ was the play too. NQ, my baby. She fed us real good this morning. Like that. NQ made me to the point where I don't even want to trade today. I'm like, I don't want, nor do I need to trade today. But gold was doing his thing. Gold has done his thing for sure.
Boyd said, Jay, dare me to short gold right now.
I'm not.
It's too bullish. In good consciousness, I can't do it. This Sunday, I can't do it to you. Boyd, I can't do it to you.
Dare you. I dare you. I dare you to short it.
It's too bullish right now.
Dare me to short gold right now. Do it.
It's too bullish. It's too
bullish. Do it.
It's too bully right now. It's too
I smell blown account in your future.
and especially if it's a live account too. Yeah,
there's barely any swings. Look at this thing. Like there's one swing, two swings, three swings, and the swings are small, bro. They're like
that thing ain't
miniature.
That thing ain't pulled back. The entire uptrend has been on. It has not pulled back.
Man, we fell off. We should have been long in gold this morning. Lord have mercy.
Gold was the gold.
What is that move? Let's see. These are mini contracts, I assume.
Bro, that's probably like a 10 grand move on like one mini. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Oh my god, the first candle was like $40. Let's see. Gee, where is
this move is nuts. Right now, gold is sitting at 2079.3.
Yeah, per contract.
That's $2,000
low, 2,400 per contract. That's nuts.
And it's still going. It's still going.
Let me see how this thing moves. Let me see. Take profit. Oh, it's $10 per tick, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's gold.
Yeah, it's like CL.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we getting busy. We might get busy with some gold later. I might mess around and trade some gold later. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm telling you, I'm not that I was ever fading gold because I know gold.
No, I ain't never faded it. I just been focusing on the process, and once I got the process down, it's like I'll trade anything. I don't care what it is. This is beautiful. That was beautiful. Uh-oh, hang on. All right,
Gold is just on another level. Here comes NQ going for its high day break. No problem, Void. Yeah, we're probably gonna get up out of here as soon as he gets back. There we go. NQ just smashed above. It's smashing above its all-time high, making a new all-time high, going for that 200 level. And it just smashed right above 200. And it's continuing now to push. Good Lord have mercy. This thing is Audi 5000. We might get a slight pullback here. We just built all that liquidity right there. My God. Now watch all these people who just got short off this rejection candle. They're about to get They
All right,
about
man.
to get engulfed.
I'm gonna go ahead and go. My son just slammed his finger in the toilet.
Man.
In the toilet seat.
Oh my god. At first it's like, oh man, it's like in the toilet seat. That's actually a little funny. But
nah, you know how you put the toilet seat down and it slammed down on your finger?
I know.
Yeah, he just slammed
I've
it
done
down.
that before.
That just scared the crap out of me because I heard him crying for the first time while I was on stream and I wasn't there. So yeah, I'm done trading. I'm done streaming. I'm gonna go spend time with my son. Y'all don't do much.
I gotta get going too. It's
let's just go and get out of here, man. You gotta take care of your babies.
Everybody.
I gotta take care of mine. I appreciate you guys. I almost freaked out. I'm not even gonna lie. I probably won't stream while he's home again. Just saying. But that just freaked me out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into the Trader Shop with me, T. Hobbs, and of course Jay Seals and Lil Hobbs. Say bye, baby. Bye. All right, y'all, man. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you next week on Monday. Let's kick this market's butt once again, and you guys take care, man. From the Trader Shop, my name is T. Hobbs. That guy over there is Jay Seals. We'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.